Alright, you guys, so welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have some new products that I'm really excited to try out because they are clean products at Sephora. And this is by BERET Beauty, you guys. And number one, the packaging that they send their products in is so cute. Like, I don't know if y'all can see that, but the bag is so freaking cute. And I do believe when you order any product, you do get that bag. So in here, they sent me a couple products, which I've been hearing a lot of good things about. So I just want to try them out and let you guys know my thoughts and opinions on them. So with that being said, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and let's jump right into the video. So before I go ahead and jump right into the products, which I am so ready to try out, you guys, their products are available currently starting February the 16th at Sephora.com. And also I do want to share like their vision behind their brand because it's really nice. So basically when it comes to their products, they do believe that, you know, the makeup market right now is super saturated and you always feel like you need to get a bunch of products. But with their brand, is very minimalistic, so you just need a couple products and you're good to go. And they're also very clean when it comes to their brand and the ingredients they use as well. So that's really nice and I appreciate it as well. But let's go ahead and jump right into the foundation and all that good stuff. I did prime my face already with the Kane & Austin Prime and Protect Mattifying Primer. I do want to show you guys what it looks like, but I'm sure at this point you've seen it a million times. But number one, I just want to touch base on their makeup bag. This is the cutest thing in the whole entire world, you guys. And it's a nice quality bag as well. So I can travel with this and do whatever I need to. But here is their products in here. I'm just going to first start off with their foundation and just work my way through the products. So starting off with the skin, I do have the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick, and I got the shade Tiger Eye. This shade is more so on the neutral side, you guys, so I do hope it looks good on the face. But let me get it out and show you guys the packaging because it's so sleek and so nice. And this is what it looks like, you guys. Like, y'all know I love the color gray, so this is just so beautiful to me. And let's see. All right, so when I open it up, this is what the shade looks like right there. And I did select the shade myself, so hopefully I picked the right one. But I love the quality of this. Like, everything just looks so nice and like high end. So yeah, let me go ahead and also grab their, let's see, what is this called? Their blending brush, their brush number one to blend the foundation stick. And this is what it looks like as well once I get out the packaging for you guys. So this is the blending brush, which I'm going to use to blend the foundation stick. So let me come up close so y'all can see what this looks like on the skin. I'm just going to do a few swatches. And honestly, it's not even really showing on my skin. So that's a good thing because that means I picked a good shade. So I'm just going to start with that much and then take their blending brush and just pat it into the skin. So y'all can see it is just blending right into the skin. I'm going to try to build it up just a little bit more because I do have some dark marks right there. So I'm just going to go over that area and then pat it in. But it's so easy to work with. Like, I really like this, especially if you're rushing somewhere. Like, just go ahead and put this on and then blend it out. So here's my skin with the foundation on, you guys. It looks super natural. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing any foundation on my skin, so I love that. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to the other side of the face so y'all can see it a little bit more in action. And this shade is more so of a neutral shade. They do have one that's more golden. I probably should have went that route, but you know, at the same time, a lot of my foundations nowadays are super natural, or sorry, neutral is the word I'm looking for. So that's why I picked this shade. But I think once I apply concealer and all that good stuff, it will balance out. But so far, I am loving the formula. So everything blended really easily. Like, I really like that stick, y'all, because trust me, I am always late somewhere. So with this, I can just throw it on, blend it, and then I'm good to go. And then also the brush is really nice as well to blend everything because I have no streaks on my face. So that's really nice. And to also remind you guys, I got the shade Tiger Eye for those who are wondering. Now, they don't have a concealer, so I'm going to use my Pat McGrath concealer. Typically, I do go in and, you know, bronze my face with the contour stick, but at the same time, the foundation being a little bit darker, I really don't need to bronze that much today. So I'm just going to take the concealer and apply it underneath the eyes. And then to blend concealer, I'm going to take my Black Beauty sponge, which I just launched on beautybychichi.com. It's called the Bounce sponge, you guys, because it's so freaking soft. So let me take this and blend everything into the skin. And because this brand is so minimalistic, I don't want to apply a lot of product today. I want to keep it very simple and just, you know, natural. So I'm just going to blend this in and all of that. And then to set my under eyes, I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in the shade Kanafa. And you guys know I typically bake my face, but with this whole entire look, you know, I just want to keep it really simple today. So I'm just going to set it instead. So before I go ahead and move on to bronzer, I will say the skin is just coming together. Like, I'm loving the way everything looks. And typically, you guys know I apply a lot of foundation, concealer, powder, all that good stuff. But today, like, I'm just loving how simple and natural it looks. And I do want to point out as well, the complexion stick that I used earlier, it says on the box that it's not a foundation or concealer, it's both. So you can use it for whatever you like instead. So keep that in mind. But I'm going to apply some bronzer. I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer in the shade Tan number 3. And I'm not going to apply too much today just because I don't really feel like I need a lot of bronzer. So I'm just going to take some onto the cheeks, bring it down, and then a little bit on the forehead as well. So now moving on to some of the other products that I'm really excited to try out. The next one I do want to touch base on is their blush, and it's called their Flush Balm Cheek Color. All right, so this is what it looks like, the outside packaging. And then when I open it up for you guys, it's so pretty when I picked it out. It's this right here. And I just love their packaging, you guys. I love the color and how like simple everything looks. It's super, super pretty. So I got the shade called Raspberry Beret, and then this is the shade. It's like a plummy shade. So I kind of just want to apply it on my cheek and just see what it looks like and then go from there. So I'm just gonna do a couple swipes, as y'all can see. And if you guys don't know, I have been obsessed with, like, you know, cream blushes, cream highlighters. I feel like it just makes the skin look very natural and glowy. So when I saw this, I was like, yes. All right, so I'm gonna start off with that much and then take my sponge and just blend it into the skin. So this looks super pretty on the face and it has a natural glow, you guys. So I really don't need highlighter, but I still want to try the one that they sent me. But I love the way it looks. So what I'm actually gonna do this time is take my sponge and kind of just roll it all over the balm, because I realized this way it picks up a lot more color. So I'm gonna take it like this and then apply it on the face. And y'all can just tell, like, right away it applies a lot more color than when you like apply it directly on the skin. Anybody else obsessed with blush as much as me? Like, I feel like with blush, it just does something to the face. Like, I love the way it brings everything together. All right, and they have so many shades online as well. They have like an orange one, I believe a red one, and then more of like a nude color. But I just wanted to pick this one because it's something different than what I typically wear all the time. So the next one I do want to use on the face is their Day Glow Highlighting Balm. All right, let's see what this one looks like. And I got the shade Bounce. Okay, let's see. So I take this one out. And here's this one's packaging, okay? Like, I'm telling y'all, they're so sleek and nice. And then when I open it up, this is what it looks like. Super pretty, easy to work with. So what I'm actually gonna do is apply it onto the back of my hand, because when it comes to balm, sometimes if you go ahead and apply it directly on the skin, it may take up some of your foundation. So when you apply it to the back of your hand and then use a sponge, it's a little bit easier to work with. So I'm gonna take my sponge again and just tap into the balm. And this balm is the type of balm that looks like, I feel like will look wet on the skin, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna take this directly onto the high points, as y'all can see, and just really tap it. Like, look at that. It looks wet, you guys. Y'all, let's get into the skin, okay? Let's get into the, whoo! It's looking so wet. I love cream highlighters and blushes, y'all. I'm telling you, they're my favorite things as of lately. So what I'm gonna do is take some of this as well and apply it to the high points of my forehead, just to add some glow there as well. My skin right now is giving me model runway. Like, the glow is just, I can't get enough of it. All right, so let me put this one aside. I will say this is one of my favorite products I have tried so far. All right, you guys, so only a couple more products left. I do have their brow pomade, and I got the shade Black Brown. All right, and I already did my brows, y'all, so that's kind of my fault. But let's see what this looks like. Oh, this one has a gold packaging, you guys. So sleek, so pretty. And then when you open this up, this is what it looks like. And with these type of products, it's best to use it by itself when, you know, you don't want to actually do your brows. You just want to run it through. But I low-key still want to apply some of this just to see what it'll look like. All right, so let me get up close for you guys. I know I already did my brows, but I kind of want to see the effect it has. Okay. So when I first saw this, I was kind of nervous because I thought it would be super dark on the brows. But as y'all can tell, it is not. But it does give your brows a little bit of a lift. And I think I'll prefer this, of course, with no product on my brows. Just this by itself. Some brow wax, and I'm good to go. So what I'm kind of doing is going into areas that I kind of missed a little bit earlier. And with this, I just love the fact that it looks super natural. Like, it's not too dark on the brows. All right, I'm gonna put some onto the other side as well. This is perfect. I think I'll like this, honestly, y'all, for the front of my brows, because that's the hardest part for me. Like, the end tails are super easy, but the front, like, I have to be super delicate and make sure it's not too dark. And with this, I think it'll fill it in a little bit faster for me. So yeah, love that. Now I'm gonna move on to their Clean Lash Lengthening Mascara. I know I have lashes on already, but what I'm gonna do is apply this to the bottom part of my lashes, just because, oh, y'all. Woo! Look at it, look, wow. Look at this packaging. Like, y'all, this is the coolest mascara I have ever seen. Like, when I pulled this out, I was like, wait a minute. All right, so what I was saying before I got stopped is basically I'm gonna apply this to the bottom part of my lashes, just because my lashes on the bottom are super small. So typically when it comes to mascaras, I can tell if it's good, if it can make it super noticeable and long. But I can't get over this, y'all. Like, this is so nice. Now let me show you guys what the wand looks like. All right, it's not too big, it's not too small. It is the perfect length. So let me come up close and show you guys what it looks like as I apply it. So let me take some of this onto the bottom part and just really wiggle it. And right off the back, y'all, it is adding some length to my lashes. So let me come up close so y'all can see what I'm seeing, okay? So you guys know on this side, I have no mascara at all, but then on this side, I do. And I don't know if y'all can tell on camera, but it looks so long, so bold. I really love this, you guys. Like, I kind of wish I didn't apply lashes today so I can show y'all what it looks like on the top. But I just know if it looks good on the bottom, it's gonna look good on the top, all right? So I'm just gonna do the other side really quickly. So I don't know if y'all can see this on camera, but you guys, my lashes, like, woo, I just cannot wait to put this on the top of the lashes. I feel like it's just gonna look so long and wispy, but this, y'all, This is bomb. I love this. So last but not least, I do have their Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil, and I got it in the shade Sangria, you guys. And this is what it looks like. It's a reddish brownish shade. I know my camera's probably making it a little bit too red, but trust me, in person, it has hints of brown in there. So I don't need a lip liner with this. I'm just gonna apply it on my lips and see what it looks like. All right. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay. All right, so super moisturizing on the lips. It doesn't feel like a lot of product, you guys, because it's a lip oil. It kind of just melts into the lips. So this is a completed look, you guys, and honestly, it's kind of funny because I did get 7 products and I just thought at least one of them wasn't going to be that good, you guys. But I will say every single item really impressed me. The packaging, the way it applies on the skin, it just feels very light on the face, very airy, doesn't feel heavy, and it's a clean product, you guys. Clean ingredients. I'm just obsessed, okay? Like the packaging, like they just have so many different packagings going on, but they all make sense. They're all minimalistic, simplistic, and I love it. All right, so let's get into my favorites. I will say my favorite product, or one of my favorites actually, is their mascara. Like typically I don't get impressed with mascaras just because in my head I feel like they all kind of do the same thing, but with this one you can tell right away it really does lengthen your lashes, you guys, and it's so jet black. I am obsessed with it, okay? And then the next product that really impressed me was their Perfecting Complexion Stick. You guys, this feels so good on the face. Like my face doesn't feel like I have any product on it. It's so lightweight. The way it blends onto the skin, especially with the brush, they just work hand in hand. I think I should have got the shade that's a little bit below it. It's more of like that chestnut golden color, but nonetheless, you guys, it still turned out really nice on the face. Like, I'm obsessed with it. And then also, let's see, their blush, their Raspberry Beret cheek color. You guys know I love cream blushes, so of course this one is a favorite as well. But let's talk about the highlighter. All right, like look, like I'm just beaming everywhere. All right, my forehead, my cheeks, my nose, like everything is just working. And I got this shade again called Bounce. This is beautiful on the skin, you guys. It actually looks wet on the skin. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's see. So I think I'm missing something. And then also I do have the lip oil, and when I saw that it was colored, I was kind of scared because when you think of lip oil, you just think it's gonna be super messy, but this is so easy to work with, you guys. Like literally I applied it, meshed my lips together, and I was good to go. And then of course the last one I do have is their Volumizing Pomade Black Brown Brow Mascara. So with this one, you guys, it really impressed me because when it comes to products like this, they can be a little bit harsh on the brows, but with this one it is so easy and natural to work with, and I think I will love this more so for the front part of my brows just because it's the hardest part for me. I don't know why, because the back end right here can be super dark, but you want to make sure that the front is natural and fluffy, and I think this will do the trick. So those were all the products, you guys. I'm in love with every single one of them. I love how the face turned out, love all of that, and I do appreciate them sending me this product, so thank you so much, Merit. But go ahead and check them out. They're available starting February the 16th on Sephora.com. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my next one.